Ministry at Good Hope Missionary Baptist Church, where Dr. D.Z. Cofield is our pastor. We would like to present to you a 3-part video series entitled Time for Change. This series highlights 3 issues that are plaguing our nation and this world: voting rights, Black Lives Matter, and COVID-19. We asked a few of our ministry members and friends of the ministry to lend their voices to this project. We pray that as you watch this video, you are encouraged and inspired to make your voice heard. Make it heard in the voting booth. Don't wait, do it today. Go vote. It is time for a change. Thank you.
In December 2019, China notified the World Health Organization of several cases of human respiratory illness, a disease later named COVID-19. The virus causing this disease is known as Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2. The disease spreads through small droplets that are expelled from the nose or mouth when a person with COVID-19 coughs or exhales. Therefore, standing close to someone who is infected can put you at risk. These droplets can land on your hand and be transmitted through something as simple as a handshake, if afterwards you touch your eyes, nose, or mouth, the so-called T-zone. The virus is known to survive on different types of surfaces, so touching these contaminated surfaces and then touching your T-zone brings a high risk of infection.
In 2014, Barack Obama warned the United States that there was a possibility of a pandemic in the near future.
We have to put in place an infrastructure, not just here at home, but globally, that allows us to see it quickly, isolate it quickly, respond to it quickly. So that if and when a new strain of flu, like the Spanish flu, crops up, 5 years from now or a decade from now, we've made the investment. And we're further along to be able to catch it.
So here it is, 2020, and we are faced with COVID-19. Where is our leadership? Needless to say, the ball was dropped. There are thousands and thousands of people who have died of COVID-19. People are in the hospitals, sick with COVID-19. Beds are continuing to fill up. This is serious.
As a millennial, I think we're taught, and it's almost embedded in our habits to look for the next thing that keeps us going, that keeps us passionate, that keeps us going. But as you can see, what do we do when we have to sit still, when life has to pause? I'm going to be honest. My feelings have gone up and down. I've been angry. I've been sad. I've been confused. But at the end of the day, my faith is what has kept me grounded in all of this.
Coronavirus has affected the lives of so many people. Families are hurting.
This virus that's taking lives, it's changing lives, it's keeping families apart. I've lost family members during this time.
The economy is hurting, and our children are asking us questions that we just cannot answer because we weren't prepared for this. We weren't prepared for COVID-19. People are out of work. And in the midst of all of this, racism continues to raise its ugly head. George Floyd murdered live for all the world to see. Black lives matter. I know all lives matter. You know all lives matter. But what we also know is that police brutality and racism against African Americans is now more prevalent than ever. There is no way to make this pretty. These are the facts.
I think another revelation at this time has been how ugly our world has been. With the Black Lives Matter movement, I don't think anyone would have thought we would need to rise to the occasion like we have.
For the first time, I was able to see Black, white, Hispanic, other states, other cities, other countries come together in unity against racism.
But there's also joy. There's joy in the family that we get to spend time with. I am thankful for that time that I've spent with my family. There's joy in rest. The rest that we didn't get before.
It's time for healing. It's time for us to get together, mask up, and stand up. That's the only way things will change. To the great mayor of our city, Houston, thank you. To our police chief, Art Acevedo. To all of our first responders, doctors, nurses, support staff, teachers, grocery stores, sanitation workers. We applaud you and we thank you for your services. We appreciate all that you do and all of your hard work. It's time to change, y'all. Let's make that change. I'm out.
Watch mountains move.